So the South Point used to be called the South Coast for a minute, and then it was renamed the South Point, and it's been that ever since. This property is on the very south end of Las Vegas Boulevard. Today we go to look at the casino floor, if they let me to film, and the surrounding area, and take a look at this property right next to the Grandview timeshare, a few miles south of even the Las Vegas Outlet Center, and see if it's worth your while. Will you save a bunch of money by staying at the South Point, and is it really worth the trek to the Strip, which is literally several miles away? My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Let's go down and take a look at the South Point today here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thanks for watching. So what's also fun about this is that you're technically on Las Vegas Boulevard. Actually, if you kept going straight down this road, you'd end up at the M Resort, which is popular for their champagne brunch buffets, and they have actually really good buffets. And you have just various gas stations, lots of open land. Rumor was at one point they'd be putting the Allegiant Stadium here, but that never came to pass. It got put over where it is, over on Hacienda and Valley View. But yeah, the South Point, here we go. And look, Lee's Discount Liquor, so you can get drunk at a discount price in Las Vegas if you're down here. You can't find that on the Strip. But what else can't you find on the Strip in this area? It really goes to say. There's a couple of places down here. There's the Antique Mall of America, which I went in there one day. They had the coolest setup with like old Geiger counters and things from the nuclear Nevada area from back when they were doing the atomic weapons testing. And there's also a couple of nice little condominium units down here too. But again, you're a little bit out of the way. There's major roads that go over to the interstate, so you can get on Interstate 15 real fast. So maybe this is a place where you'd buy a condo if you're just coming in and you want to have a little place away in Las Vegas. So on and about to the South Point so we don't delay the video. By the way, my name's Steven. I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I like to do these videos for you. This video is actually being presented and brought to you at the graciousness of one of my subscribers. So if you're coming in and you want to show me one of the rooms, we're trying to cover all of the rooms here in town. And as we get to the South Point, we'll take a look at the outside area, see if we can smuggle this camera inside so we can take a look at the gaming floor as well, and show you guys a different perspective on what we would consider a locals casino. But this isn't just a smaller locals casino. This is more like a hybrid locals/tourist destination casino with the events that they put on. So sometimes people ask, what was Las Vegas like before the big bust that we had? Well, put it this way. When they were building this $500 million resort casino way away from the Strip, the bookings were so popular that they actually had announced an expansion to build even more rooms on this hotel. And so we ended up with a large hotel, I believe 23 stories if I'm not mistaken. And right in the middle of that, Coast decided to shake things up, sold it to the current ownership. But what do we have here? We have equestrian grounds, we have a 90,000 square foot convention space, a rather large casino floor for something this far off the Strip, and we have a lot of parking, and it's free parking. You don't have to pay to park here at the actual South Point Casino. So we're gonna go in and take a look, see what it's actually like. I'm interested to see what your take and your opinion is. Would you actually travel down here and stay here this far south of the Strip? We are pretty far, I mean, to the point where I actually can't see any of the actual resorts behind me that make up the major part of Las Vegas Boulevard. But hey, look, there's a giant timeshare called the Grandview. Memories of my first ever years in that industry. And yeah, give me your opinion on the video here as we go take a look at the South Point Casino and its giant, huge weirdness in the middle of nowhere on the south end of the Strip. So we're inside, and one thing I can tell you is this has the nicest waiting area and lounge of almost any casino I've ever been in. Look at all the nice sofas and chairs behind me. Every casino has a different filming policy. Folks who want to tell me that this is America, you can film anywhere. Just remember, once you enter into a private business, all bets are off. So we'll see if they're okay with me being in here with my giant microphone and my little camera. And we'll explore the casino floor, take a look before we meet up with my subscriber. Not sure if they're going to want to be on camera. That's okay, we respect privacy, and take a look at the rooms. I know I can film in the room, which is good. When we meet up with my subscriber, I'm going to take some footage of the rooms. It should be interesting because I get to use some of the new gear that my angel investor in Florida sent me on loan, and I'm looking forward to that. So next shot you see will just be the rooms. It'll be like, bam, right in your face. Rooms. So as you can see, this suite right here, it's a really nice little unit, about 1,100 square feet, give or take. We do have the master living area, little kitchenette. You have a refrigerator, a bar sink. They actually have a coffee maker in this room, which is very nice. We're gonna take a look at the master bedroom as well. And I believe we're on the 25th floor. So I think this is actually as top and as high up as it gets here at the South Point. And you tell me what you think. And of course we have this sign right here that I can't even display or say the words of, but yeah, this is a big problem in some rooms in Nevada. So have fun while you're out here, but just don't do that thing. $200 extra cleaning fee. Pretty wild, huh? This room is actually pretty large. This is actually the size of some people's living spaces where they are. It's a nice big bed. The linens are good too. It's a clean room. Large bathrooms, big bathtubs, and everything here is really well spaced out. You have privacy if you want to be locked away, big closets, and the Bose Wave radio is actually a really nice touch, especially on a property that's not even on the strip. The room is nice. I'm interested in your opinion on what you think. Would you find yourself staying down here at the South Point?
But you tell me your opinions, and you let me know what you think of the South Point. This is the 1,000 square foot room. It's a separate bedroom and a suite, and you get a little bit more when you stay a little bit further off the strip. And apparently, from what I hear from my gracious guests who had me come up, the video poker pay scale here is really, really good. I don't exactly know what that means because I'm not a gambler, I'm not a gamer, but apparently this is a good place to play poker because there's a really good chance you're going to win something too. So when you're here, maybe hop an Uber or a Lyft or survive the RTC bus to come all the way down to the South Point, especially if you're a poker player, looking for equestrian events, bowling alleys, movie theaters. It's a full service resort, not where you'd expect it. I'm Steven, I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and click the links if you want to support me or send me an email, and I'll see you guys in another video. Where we're going to be next, you tell me. Request it in the box below. I'll try to get in there for you. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.